Uh, it's a Master of Sarcasm. I got bored, so I'm gonna do a video about you guys asking me questions, and I am going to answer them. Ooh, it should be fun. Let's get into it. Toasty Potato asks, "What is your personal favorite song you've made?" Okay, so I'm very unpredictable with this answer, right? Right now, it could be recency bias, but for me it's got to be Atrocity, in my opinion. But if we're taking away recency bias, it's kind of hard for me to say anything other than Perfectionist. Dude, pardon my language, but I fucking love doing that song. It was so fun. But thank you for the question. The Cross Factory asks, "Is there any song you want to do a part 2 of, or redo?" There is. The main one I think of is Gojo, and psst, spoiler is happening. Ooh, with a cool feature as well. Ooh. But other than Gojo, it's probably Cyberpunk. Those songs definitely need justice to them. Thank you for the question, Logan. Thank you. The Springy Bob asks, "What do you consider to be a good song, and can you give examples?" Okay, you're asking a really bad question for me. Obviously, it's a good question, but I'm a bad person to answer it. But a good song to me is something that makes sense, like something that all goes together well. If you can structure a song well and it makes sense, and there's good flows, there's good all of that, and all the cool mixing and stuff like that, the song's good to me. If I'm gonna give an example of a good song, a song I'm really enjoying right now is Asinine by Avoka, Bad Neighborhood by Connor Kaufman, and Never Enough by the Mambi Hezla. Those are 3 I am enjoying right now. Thank you very much for the question. My boy T asks, "Why do you like your style of music?" Okay, it doesn't take a genius to know that my style is very the Mambi Hezla inspired, right? I've always looked up to how he does his choruses and verses and whatnot. So that kind of music always just fuzzes my brain weirdly, because it's very electronic, cool, bit crushy, stuff like that. Like a bit like Odatari kind of stuff. If that's probably a really bad example, but yeah, I've always loved that kind of music. Thank you for the question, T. King asks, "Do you think you will ever reach higher nerdcore levels like Ori, Johnny, or even Jonold?" Now, I've always questioned this myself. I personally think in a few years I can reach the level of Maguire, but I can't really see myself reaching any higher than that point. And yeah, I think genuinely I can't see myself reaching any higher, and I'm comfortable with that. I don't think I like being a high nerdcore artist, if you get what I mean. Thank you for the question, King. Elven, aka Gluza, asks, "Are you a cat or dog person?" I've got to be careful how I answer this. I have a dog, right? I love him. He's amazing, right? But I'm sorry, I'm a cat person. I love cats. They're so cool. I'm sorry. I love my dog though. I'll put a little picture on him on the screen. He's amazing. Spooderman asks, I'm not gonna say what his actual name is in my server. We gotta gatekeep it. "What's your favorite cereal, and what do you do in your pastime when not working on music?" Okay, it's gonna sound really weird, but I don't eat cereal, so I don't have a favorite. But what I do in my pastime when I don't work on music, either play 100 line or box. Most of you guys know I'm a boxer. I box in rings. I actually fight. So it's quite cool. But yeah, that's probably what I do in my pastime. Thank you for the question. We're not saying your name. Zane asks, Mr. Sarcasm, what's your favorite anime? This one's obvious. It's One Piece, and it's not even close. Not sure if any of you guys know. I'll get a picture up, but I have a One Piece tattoo. Yes, I'm underage. Nah, I don't care. But it's of Law. I'll put a picture up on the screen. Thank you very much for the question, Zane. Spade asks, what's your favorite artist outside nerdcore? Your favorite song? Okay, my favorite artist outside nerdcore. That's tough. Honestly, I like YNG Mada a lot. I also like Y-Drop's music a lot. Connor Kaufman as well. Who else do I like? I don't know if this counts, but Ivy Comb. But they have done nerdcore music. But like, who knows? Thank you for the questions, Spaticles. Alven asks, well, Gluser, do you have a favorite song and a favorite genre? I do have a favorite song right now. It's probably Never Enough by the Mambiasla. I know it sounds like I'm glazing. Fuck you. I am. But it's okay. My favorite genre is obvious, nerdcore. I like it a lot. Very cool genre, but if we're taking away nerdcore, it's probably metalcore. Always wanted to make a metalcore song. He also asks, what is your favorite part about making music? And I've got to say, production. Making beats is so fun. Recording's kind of fun. It gets annoying, but it's also quite fun. He also asks, and how does music differ from a listener's viewpoint and a creator's viewpoint? This is a good question. As when I didn't do music, which was about 6 months ago, I noticed music that has poor mixing used to sound a lot better to me now, back then, than it does to me now. So, for example, old The Man Be His Love kind of songs, I used to love it a lot, right? But now as I listen to it as an artist, I kind of push away from his old kind of style of music. Now that I notice, the mix isn't very good on these songs, you know, that's kind of how I see it. Thank you for the question, Glues. TCW asks, how long have you been boxing? About 3-4 years. Honestly, it's been so long, I can't remember. What is your boxing record? Anyway, have you ever done strength training? What are your PRs? I do not do strength training. No. I've lifted weights like once in my life, and that's basically it. For music questions, he's asking, how is your writing process? How do you start making a song? I basically answered this in the other question. What is your biggest inspiration? I have already answered this question again. The Man Be His Love. Thank you, TCW, my goat. Sandy Pariadum, I don't know how to say your name. Besides polls, what is the process you go through when making a song and deciding what character it should be about? Also, what are your favourite lines from any songs you have done? Be a feature or your own work. Okay, the process I go through making songs is usually production, asking my server, oh yeah, what does this beat suit? If I can't come up with anything, I'll make something myself. And then I write, record, get my friend to mix it, and then it comes out. It's really that simple. My favourite lines in any song, all 3 of them, funny enough, are from Toji. Stop trying to play God. That's such a bar, dude. It's such a bar. And what's the deadline? I'll make you choose all day. That's also a bar. And who's calling you honourable? Which is a very cool bar. Thank you very much, Sandy, for the question. The Kai Imana Touchman has asked, what are your top 5 most underrated nerdcore artists? Okay, this is tough. 5, I'm gonna say Jack's Fail. 4, I'm going to say Memologist. 3, I'm gonna say this is tough. Miracle. 2, I'm gonna say Next Level, and 1, I'm gonna say Evoker. Yeah. Thank you for the question, Kai. Karma Chorus asks, Alfie, what's the best music advice you've ever been given when it comes to writing? Okay. Best advice I've ever gotten. Don't make music for artists, make music for the people. Genuinely, to this day, the best bit of advice I've got, because I felt kind of doubted about like criticism and that, and he helped me for that. So shout out to Evoker, my guy. Thank you for the question, Karma. Final question for now. My final comment, VA. What is your ranking of all the songs you've made and why? He originally didn't want me to answer this, but I'm answering it anyway because it's a good question. I've done a tier list. You can disagree with it all you want. I personally think it's right. I've even included Law in there. By the time I'm recording this, Law hasn't come out. I'm not sure if it will be out by the time I've released this. I hope it is. But yeah. Thank you very much for the questions. Final comment.